Hari Om, Shri Ram. So, Happy New Year to everyone who is present as well as who is not over here. Okay? Really, really Happy New Year. Okay? So we have started from last time with Bhakti Bhava Chaitanya, and that is the first part is Naradiya Bhakti Sutras, right? I explained what the sutras means. Sutras means the aphorisms. The great meaning, the great theorems, the great practicalities explained in few terms, short terms, few words. That is called as sutras. And Narada is the only person who is capable of doing it, motivating every one of us and leading every one of us on the path of bhakti. And that's why we are seeing first only the stories and the kathas, the leelas of Narada. Because before starting with the sutras, we should understand who is writing it, who is saying it, what are his experiences, what has he done for the whole of the human clan, for eons. Yes, we must understand that. Not for ages, but eons and eons and eons and multiple eons. He has been working. And 11 Mahakalpas back, how Narada evolved as Narada, that also we have seen, right? So he was that time born as a son of a prostitute and still he advanced the stage of Devarshi Narada, right? Today we are going to see another story of Narada. You will say, Babu, I am telling the stories. Instead of start with the aphorisms, no, you cannot, just cannot. Okay? It is not possible. Unless you learn the alphabets, you cannot start reading the lessons, right? It's the same way. The today's story is a little different. This story ranges to Mahabharata group, the Mahabharata clan of stories. And after the great victory, so-called great victory act, absolutely, I will not call it a victory because after such a destruction, heavy losses, emotional losses, though they won, it was not a real victory. It was not a perfect victory. Okay, it was ultimately. And the Dharma Raj, that is Yudhishthir, became the emperor. But every night he used to dream. He used to see his father in his dream, Raja Pandu, right? Crying, shedding tears. And he could not understand what it is. So he asked his mother also, Mata Kunti. She said, even I don't know. I don't think your father was sad for anything. He was such a nice person. So I don't think he would cry for anybody or anything like this. Just, he was very brave, brave-hearted. I know him for such a long time. I don't know really, I do not know. It must be only for you. He's indicating something to you. He's showing something to you. You have to understand. Dharmaraj, as usual, was only a thinker, will not do anything. See, when the war, during war, what has he done? Nothing. He had done only one thing. He played the dice, jua, gamble, and lost his wife and kingdom, everything. That was the only dharma he followed, I think, right? Though he's called Dharmaraj, so he must be a Dharmaraj, I accept. I don't want to hurt anybody's emotions, but the fact remains, right? Whatever has happened, right? So Dharmaraj, as usual, wanted to ask somebody. So he went to Vidura. Vidura said, oh, no, I've been already in Vanaprastha ashram. I already renunciate. No, I don't want to get involved in anything. I don't think my brother must be crying or something. If at all, he must be trying to tell you something. So try to understand. And okay. See, Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself is with them. But still, he doesn't think of asking him to Lord Sri Krishna directly. He's trying to involve and intimidate his own brains. He's intimidating brains only, right? I think we should not understand, trying to force on it. Right? And so, nights after night, but still used to get sound sleep in spite of that. Not that he was becoming insomniac or not getting sleep. No, not at all. So one day, Arjun, as usual, the most active, most potent and most competent person only, of the Pandavas. Next was Bhima, obviously. So Arjuna asked him, "Oh, elder brother, why are you looking so sad?" So he said, "I don't know, but there is something, I get wrong dreams." So Arjuna said, "Okay, let us approach Devarshi Narad." Because he has the permission, the visa, the passport, what you want to call it. All the Trailokyas, all the Lokas, all the nations, Asuras, Patalas, Nagas, Yakshas, Gandharvas, Kindaras, this, that, everywhere, in which universe, any cosmos, he can go. He has the license given by the great Lord himself. So we will pray to him. So Arjun, Bhim and Yudhishthir, Nakul and Sadev, 5 of them, start praying to Lord Narada. Because invoking a saint is easier than invoking a God itself. He is a saint of the saints. Right? He is a Devarshi. So, as soon as they start chanting the Narada hymns, the Narada comes and says, "What is the problem?" The brother tells his sad dreams. "Yes, your father is sad. Because he has taken promise from you which you have broken. You have to perform a Rajasya Yajna. And that also from the greatest of the sage at that particular time." And I say, "Yes, I forgot because I was too drunk that day." So that was Dvaparug Nayug Kali Yuga. Don't think that I will say the same thing to you if you come drunk here. Okay? I told you, if you how to take, sometimes you can take a little bit, one peg or something, in a social parties only. It should not become a habit. Every week must know. No, that is not correct. Definitely. Okay? You say, "Kya babu bappa ba, hamara Shankar Shiva Bappa, to bhang pita hai. Shiva Bappa bhi jahar bhi pita hai. Tum log pi sakte ho? Nahi na? So don't, you cannot copy him like that, right?" So Narada, you have broken his promise given to him. That's why he is crying. That's why he is shedding tears. So he is trying to show. Kunti said, "See, I already told you. He must be trying to tell you something. And it is your duty. You are the king now. You have to perform Rajasya Yajna. But that has to be done by a perfect sage at this time for that particular sacrifice." Who was that person? So Devarshi Narada said, "It is only a rishi who is in seclusion always. Always likes to be alone. Gets very much irritable. Very much irritated. Anybody tries to approach him. Even wind is scared of approaching him." So he said, "How is he breathing then?" "No, he doesn't require breathing." "Oh my God, he doesn't require breathing." "What about Varuna Raj? What about Jala? He doesn't require Jala." "What about Bhumata? He doesn't require food." See, no food, no water, and no air also for breathing. Such person can definitely stay in seclusion, right? He is always only with one name, Rama, 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 Atma Rama. He is chanting only this only continuously. He doesn't like to talk to anyone. He doesn't like to listen to anybody. So you have to go and call him. I have to go and call him, he said. "My God," Dharma said, "I cannot." He starts trembling beforehand only. So Arjuna says, "I will do it." He says, "No." Narada says, "Because this rishi," yeah, but one more important thing I want to tell you about this particular Maharshi, Brahmarshi, he is become Brahmarshi also, is that if he starts walking also, his speed is more than that of a wind, that of a storm. Big storms also are defeated by him by just the movement of his little finger of the hand. So he is strong, headstrong also, physically strong also. So let us say Bhima. So Arjuna says, "All right, as you say, sir." Arjuna was a real devotee. It's a respect, really. Krishna as well as the saints. He said, "Devarshina, what do you say?" "I agree totally." He said, "Bhim." Bhim accepts, and before starting, he bows down to Narad. Narad takes him to the corner and says, "Let me tell you one secret. I have allowed you to go only because you are a son of wind god. You are a Vayusut. Bhim is also a Pavanasut, a son of Lord of wind, that is the Vayu, Pavan. Remember your elder brother, He said, who's my elder brother? My elder brother is Dharmaraj. No. Elder brother is elder son of Lord Vayu. That is Lord Hanumanta. He said, I have never met him before. This is the best opportunity for you, dear. Narmani says, to go and meet him. How will I meet him? I don't know where he stays. He's supposed to be Chiranjeev. That is what I have heard. He says, okay, chant this mantra 108 times and you will meet him. But keep in mind that you have to first recognize him. If you don't recognize him, then problems. So, or he might not just appear in front of you. He might just speak to you. He might just call you wherever he is staying, residing. Okay, we must start chanting mantra 108 times and there comes the sound. A very strong sound, with full of emotions, devotions. All the types of devotions, full. Oh my younger brother, oh my Anuj, my younger brother, please come to the Gandhamadhan mountain. I will meet you at the top of the mountain. I will meet you at the top of the mountain. Sorry. I am residing at the top of the mountain. Not I will meet you, I am residing on the top of the mountain. So Bhima goes running. Gandhamadhan, okay, you with him one day. He is also son of wind god, so he is running fast. Obviously, on the mountain, the path is very small. So hardly a one person, Bhima was so huge. And there was one old monkey lying down on the floor. So what is this poor monkey doing? He says, yes, my dear monkey, what do you want? Why are you lying here? Are you not well? He said, no, I am old. I cannot move. Don't worry. I will move you easily, wherever you want. I am a son of wind god. I am Bhim. My might is, you don't know, my force, my might, my strength. It's too much. I can move mountains. He said, oh, you can move mountains. Oh my God. To move me is very easy, right, for you? Please do it. Bhim starts trying, and you know what happens. He cannot move his tail also. That Vanara's tail. So he says, who are you, sir? He says, Anuj, I am a elder brother Hanuman. Nobody can reach me if he has ego. You have so much of ego, you cannot beat me. Now your ego has been reduced to per minimum. So now you can come and meet me. I am residing at the top. And he disappears. See, he doesn't talk to him there. He could have talked to him there also. But he calls him on the top again. After removing his ahankar, the ego. You cannot keep ego with the God. Keep that in mind. No, not at all. Everybody has self-respect and ego is required in the world to stay. Because it's a Kali Yuga. It's Kali Yuga, not a Satya Yuga or Treta Yuga, right? So after reaching up, Hanumanji, he asked him, yes, what's the job? Do you want any advice? Do you want any help? He said, yes, I'm supposed to find out the Rishi called as Purushamruga. Remember the name, Purushamruga, who is half deer and half man. Half deer and half man. But not like unicorn, no? Keep in mind. It's a little different, much different. So half man and half deer. And he's always in seclusion. Nobody can match his speed. So I want your help. You are my elder brother. Please help me. I do not know his address also. Hanuman says, yes. Sit on my tail. Sit on my tail. See, now Hanuman is out to show his own strength. Bhima, the mighty one, is sitting on the tail of the Hanuman. Now it's on the tail, at the end of the tail. Okay? And Hanuman just moves his tail and places him where the Rishi Purushamruga is in meditation. And there the Bhima realizes this. My God, I had traveled more than, in today's language, 500 kilometers. How many seconds? Hardly few seconds. Oh my God. And my weight, my might, my strength, and Hanumanji's tail, just moving little bit. I am still safe. I have traveled so much with safety. Oh, Hanumanji, please pardon me. I realize your strength. I am proud to be your younger brother. But he says, okay. But remember, you will require to run with his speed. I am giving you few of my hair to you as a remembrance of our meeting. He takes away few hair from his body. You know, his hair, a golden hair on the body, Hanumanji. He gives the tufts of hair to his younger brother and says, go. And start chanting my name in front of him. He will wake up. You know, sleeping, he wake up from his yoga nidra, the meditation. As soon as we start chanting, Bharata, not Bharata, afterwards his name was Bharata, in next birth. So in this birth he was Purushamruga. So Purushamruga opens his eyes and starts looking at him. Doesn't want to say anything because this person is chanting Hanumanji. He is chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. That Rishi is chanting Ram, Rama, 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 Atma, Rama. And this fellow is chanting Hanumanji, Hanuman, Hanumanji, Hanumanji, Hanuman, Hanuman. Whatever it is. So he doesn't want to scold him or scald him, anything. And he's just looking at him. So Bhima wants to gather the courage, but he cannot. The Rishi's eyes were full of fire. Absolutely, as if throwing fire out, like that. So he looks at this corner, here, there, over there. And he sees Devarshi Narada standing there and telling him, speak, speak. Still he cannot. Mighty Bhim cannot speak. So Devarshi Narada jumps from there, stands behind the Rishi and tries to guide him, prompting. Still Bhima cannot open his mouth and speak. So ultimately Narada sits on his neck. Whose neck? Bhima's neck. And Narada speaks for Bhima. O Lord of Lords, O Lord of Maharshis, O Lord of Brahmarshis, hey Rishi, my elder brother had given the promise to my father, which is left incomplete. So please come and perform the Rajasuya Yajna. My father will be satisfied. My elder brother will pay his debt. And he says, just and Rishi, Purushamruga says, like this, keep quiet. He opens his mouth and says, dear one, I know who is speaking. You are not speaking. The real con man in the world is speaking. But I respect him because I worship his holy feet every day. Narada is my idol. And I want to follow him. And I want to become one like him. So I will listen his words. Oh, Devarshi Narada, you have to just order me. Why do I have to play such a game? That's what I am doing. I am just sitting on his neck. Remember a sentence which you will hear now. The Purushamruga says, Naraji, show me single devotee. Show me a single devotee on whose neck you are not sitting. You have been always sitting on every devotee's neck to force him on the path of the devotion. So, don't say that it is something special, that you are sitting on this neck. Only specially, this time you are speaking. I am not speaking with others. I am not speaking for others. To others and for others. Narada says, that you know well. I like the person who really wants to help people. He doesn't want anything for himself. He wants everything for his elder brother, for his father, for the well-being of the whole nation. So I am helping him. Narada says, please help him. Please help me. Rishi says, don't say please, Narada. Don't say please. Order me. Narada says, if I order somebody, my God will never pardon me. Because he likes his devotees to be very humble. Humility is the thing which he likes. And that's why. If I only start behaving like this, what he will do to me, you know very well. So I cannot order. No order. Rishi Purishamruga is satisfied completely. Narada disappears, so-called disappear. Now we know. He is sitting on the neck of Bhima. But only for practical purposes he disappears. And Purishamruga says, okay, we start. And he starts running. Not only walking, running. And Bhima's speed also not less. But he just cannot match Purishamruga's speed. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't say, oh, I got the tuft of hair of Hanumanji. Kya kuch kar sakte ho? Can I do? Will it have some help? Narada speaks in his ears. Don't worry, my son. Start throwing one hair down. And just see what happens. Just see what happens. This is a evening time. This is a Pradosha Samay. 1 hour before the sunset and 1 hour after the sunset. That is a Pradosha Samay. So Pradosha Samay. So Bhima puts the one hair of Hanumanji, one hair, single hair, punch it down. As soon as he reaches earth, there are 1,000 Shivalingas produced. And Rishi Purishamruga sees that. He says, oh, this is Pradosha Samay. I have to worship the Shivalinga. Otherwise, it will be the breach in my what? Tapasya. What is the word? In English? Penance, austerities, penance, and anything else? There is no parallel word. In my vrata. Vrata. He has taken the vrata. I will worship the Shivalinga. We shall have as many Shivalingas you see during the Pradosha Samay. The time 1 hour before, 1 hour prior, 1 hour after the sunset. Now he sees the 1,000 Shivalingas. He goes down, poor thing, starts worshipping. Meanwhile, this fellow Bhima reaches him, travels that much distance. Again the same thing, he drops another hair. Then there are 1,000 statues, okay, of Sri Rama. Now he is chanting Rama, Rama. He has to go down, bow in front of every statue, every idol, every murti. Goes ahead, again he is lost, Bhima is lost, drops one hair. Then 1,000 Vishnus. Again after some time, 1,000 Shivas. Again after some time, Goddess Durga. My God. Purishamruga says, what is happening? Who is doing this all? Ultimately, when they reach the border of Hastinapur, till now, there were so many tufts of hair in Bhima's hand. Now there is only one left. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. And during that 1 second, this Purishamruga reaches there. Bhima is with 1 foot and half body inside the border and 1 leg and half body behind the border. So Purishamruga says, oh, you have not reached before me. So now I will not perform the Rajasuya for you. I told you have to keep with me. And I have already crossed. Narada again comes down from the neck of Bhima and says, oh my dear Purishamruga, Bhima has already crossed. How? Because his neck is within. See, like this, huh? We cross like this. His neck is within the border. And I am sitting on his neck. Will you take my word for granted or not? It's obviously, sir. It's your word. That's the final order. So accept to help him. This is how Narada works. Remember, Narada and Hanumanji are two. One is God. Hanumanji is a God. Narada is a saint. But both of them are always ready to serve the servants of the God, to help the devotees of God. This is how Narada helps. And see the power in one hair of Hanumanji. One hair of Hanumanji. Thousands of Shivalingas, thousands of Trivikram idols, thousands of Vishnus, thousands of Shivas, thousands of Durgas can be produced from one hair of Hanumanji. So the Hanumanji is standing over here always. How many of you look at him once? I do not know. But definitely always, certainly always try to remember that one line from Hanuman Chalisa. Aura Devata Chitana Dhari Hanumata Sei Sarva Sukari. You understand the meaning of it? Not because दूसरा देवताओं को देखने का नहीं है. Don't look at the other gods. No, it is not that. But all of the devatas, all of the deities cannot transfer your mind into chitta. That is a stable mind. They don't make your mind stable. The one who can make your mind stable is Hanumanji. Aura Devata Chittana Dhari Hanumata Sei Sarva Sukhakari. He can produce all the gods in front of you. That is the power of one hair of Hanumanji. Never underestimate Hanumanji. Keep that in mind. One hair can produce thousands of Shivalingas, thousands of Trivikrams, thousands of idols of Vishnu and Shiva and Durga. Right? One hair of his. And he's full of such hair all over his body. His body, can grow up to Himalayas or beyond that also. So we have learned about Narada, we have learned about Hanumanji. And most important thing is, Naradji, when he was writing the aphorisms of Bhakti, Naradiya Bhakti Sutras, the one who was standing in front of him was Hanumanji. You understand? Because after this episode, after this story, after performing Rajasuya Yajna, when Purusha Mruga was going back, he was very tired. He was not accustomed to such a crowd, to such a human sounds and everything. He was very tired. So Hanumanji requested him, "Dear, please sit on my back. I will take you." So Naradji says, no, my dear, come. I will sit on your neck. I will sit on your neck. I will come along with you as well as Hanumanji. Hanumanji will carry you and me as well. I will chant Narayan, Narayan in your ears. You don't chant anything. I will chant Rama, Rama for you and Narayan, Narayan for myself. This is how this travel was reaching his original place, Purushamrugas. And during that travel, when Hanumanji and when Naradji was chanting Rama, Rama, Atma Rama in his ears, and Narayana, Narayana in his own mind, Hanumanji was carrying this Rishi, Purushamruga, and as well as Narada, to their destination. During this travel, during voyage, these Bhakti Sutras were written. Okay, are you understanding? This is the importance of this story. Next time we are going to see another story of Narada, how he helps devotees. Then we will start understanding all the aphorisms. What Narada wants to tell us. What are we supposed to learn from him and go ahead in devotion very properly. The most easy way to reach your own God, your own God. Okay? God is your own, keep that in mind. In this story, says, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Nothing is yours. Only God is yours. Keep that in mind. Only God. Remember that forever. Okay? So Naradiya Bhakti Sutras are going to take us to our own God, our own Father, our own Mother, our own bestest friend. Our bestest friend is God only, keep that in mind. No one else can be ever. Right? So love you all. Hari Om, Sriyam, Ambadnya, Natha Savve, Natha Savve, Natha Savve. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. Decide something to change. Decide something to accept something new. Try to progress. Every year, decide something. And I'm sure, if you decide for 100%, at least you will get minimum 99%. If you trust in me, and 1%, I will complete for you, definitely. Okay? Because 1 to 99 is a small travel. 99 to 100 is the largest travel in the world. Okay? And that is my responsibility. Yours is only 1 to 99. Mine is 99 to 100. And 100 to 108 is certainly mine and mine and mine only. Only one condition. That you have to really tell me someday, sometime, that I love my dad. I love you, my friend. I love you.